Hey, how have you been? I'm hoping that your December is going on greatly. I know I received a request to talk about my financial planning, but uh, pose that, please allow me to do that in general. It's not that I'm ignoring you. No, 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 no. It's just that I am going to undergo a 360 evaluation and I need to understand what it entails. I've always done 360 evaluation in Toastmasters meeting, and it was among my peers, it was among my colleagues, it was among the stakeholders in the Toastmasters community. But all of a sudden, I'm going to do this in a professional environment because, as you have talked before, for the past 1 year, I've been trying to look for a job in vain. And so I need to understand the reason why I'm getting rejected, the reason why I am failing interviews, and how do I breach my educational qualifications and what I'm learning from that education certificate with my current experience. But before I go and just be handed over something, it was important to understand what do the stakeholders understand from me. So now, as I'm waiting to do this thing, I figured out, no, I need to understand what is 360 and I need to understand it in complex. Anyway, 360 is an evaluation whereby multiple raters provide a feedback comprehensive about an individual's skills and behavior. Unlike the traditional performance review, where you go to your manager and then you get the direct feedback from the manager, this 360 evaluation will collect feedback from multiple perspectives, including your peers, your subordinates, your upper subordinates, and sometimes external people you don't deal with, like a department you've never dealt with, but they normally see you just walking around the office. Yes. So how does the process work? Simply, either you or the person initiating the 360 evaluation for you will select the raters. Okay. This will include your supervisors, like as I mentioned, your peers, your external contacts, whatever they decide, the group they decide that this is the person, they're going to give them a 360 degrees. Now, to make it thorough, the thing is, number two, always have anonymous feedback. Why? Because you are going to be given a questionnaire or a survey that is going to talk about me. And we need the best responses so that I, as an individual, can be able to grow. Like forum like Toastmasters, where we are always encouraged to be positive. Sometimes some of these feedback might not be positive. For example, they can be, oh, she has a rude voice in the telephone, for example, or she's not approachable, or we feel like this individual is not doing their best. They don't just help other people. So you get it because it's supposed to help you bridge these small gaps. The other thing is about you need to identify the category of assessment and why you're doing assessment. So most of the time, this as a evaluation will cover the range of competencies, skills, behaviors that are related to an individual role. So categories such as leadership, communication, teamwork, problem solving, and ability generally will be included in this. So when that is done, you need to understand how data will be compiled. The collection is normally presented in a report. So it provides you a holistic views of your strengths and areas of improvement. Okay. And the most important is to have a feedback session. That's why it's important not to initiate your own 360. Let somebody else, either your HR professional, your coach, your mentor, let them initiate this so that you can have a feedback session that is aimed for you to understand what they say about you, what goals you need to set up for improvement, and most important, create a development plan that will help you elevate either in your career, your personal life, your finances, or anything. So what are the key benefits of a 360 evaluation? Include the first one, you get a comprehensive feedback like we mentioned above. It provided your area. You don't have somebody trying to pitch what is good about you. They will pitch everything that requires improvement. But remember, it is from their perspective. Also, it provides development opportunity as it identifies area for improvement and development, helping me and you enhance our skills and competencies. Third, it enhances self-awareness by offering insight into how others perceive about you and your contribution and behavior while you are at work. And fourth, and this would depend on the person receiving the 360 evaluation. It improves team dynamic as it fosters better working conditions by collaborating and encouraging open communication and understanding among the team members. Something we need to know as I conclude is that it is important to note that the success of the 360 evaluation depends on factors such as confidentiality of the responses, the clarity of the assessment criteria, and the commitment to using the feedback for constructive feedback rather than punitive measures. And with that, next week, I'm going to create a video that is going to tell us how to prepare yourself for a 360 evaluation. You can't go with the same mentality you have now. You have to you have to engage, you have to know why. You already understood your why. Now we need to know how to approach the whole process so that we make it a success. More important, give your feedback about 360 evaluation and how it helped you. I would really like to hear that. Have a fantastic weekend, have a fabulous next week, and see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.